I'd say I probably use it like 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day?
Yeah, and I use Instagram and TikTok
Oh,
mostly.
Instagram, TikTok, yeah, betul.
Probably Instagram, maybe like
Instagram? Yeah.
probably every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also use the social media. And my country's young people often use the WeChat and WhatsApp and Yahoo.
I have Instagram. I check that in the mornings. That's about it.
I think it kind of, a lot of people agree on one opinion on social media. So like if one thing starts being spread, it just continues to be spread,
Yeah.
and then it influences people.
I think everyone does have an opinion,
Yeah.
but there's definitely a lot of arguing and a lot of
Yeah.
people coming in and butting heads.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think social media gives someone voice.
I mean, everyone's always allowed to have an opinion, social media or not. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if the algorithms actually do amplify certain opinions or not. I don't even know if the creators know that. So I'm not sure.
I think to a certain extent, yes, but also like social media is for people to like share their opinions. So I mean, like totally getting rid of that kind of stuff isn't great, but like making sure that it's not like biased is a good thing. So.
Yeah, I think it does, to be honest. I wouldn't say it emphasizes it, but it definitely gives a platform for people to share opinions, since you can say whatever you want. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yes.
definitely not a good thing though.
Okay.
Of course, the social media is a public.
Yes, probably. How you do that, I've no idea.
Yeah.
And what you classify as hate speech and who decides. It's very complicated, but misinformation definitely. Yeah, essentially they're publishers, and I think they should probably act like publishers rather than just their platforms, but it gets complicated.
I think it allows for discussion because people can share their opinions, but at the same time, it like promotes one thing, and then people just agree with it because that's what they see other people saying. So.
Okay.
In terms of political views, I think there are a lot of different views out there on social media. Definitely helps to enhance those views, especially in some of the arguments in a lot of cases around like celebrities doing world news. It gives people to show their political view without actually having to be there in person and vote for presidential candidates or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think social media can correct reality.
Can create narrative.
Yeah.
Both, depending on which platform you're on and who you're talking to and how.
Yeah.
I think that's the political because it could be medical. And it's more often medical.
Okay.
Disinformation.
Yeah.
The reason why they were have on a medical or product basis, why they're entitled and should. Sometimes you'll see comment down the bottom.
Yeah.
That is not censoring. That is putting into perspective, right?
Yeah.
So, let's say during COVID, Donald Trump was pushing ivermectin.
Yeah.
Well, he was slightly right, okay? But
Yeah.
where he was wrong, or his friends, was they weren't telling him that ivermectin was less trialed than the things I'm complaining about.
Yes. Perfect answer. Yeah, I appreciate.
And any
Yeah.
emergency, medical emergency, the population or some part of the population is going to be experimented on
Yeah.
because there's no other way of doing it. And history would say that people like Pasteur and many of the very successful ones had to do it on themselves because often they got resistance.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, yes, but the other thing, of course, is that East versus West,
Yeah.
particularly like Russia, when they brought in a new product, they tested straight on humans
Yeah.
because we test on animals first.
Yeah.
That puts you about 10 years behind if they're on the same level. So
Yeah.
these are things you learn over time, but very important for the context of what someone's saying.
Yeah.
And see disinformation invented by Russia
Yeah.
to largely at that stage America, but really it's any Western, undermine their consumer products, which includes medicine really,
Yes.
so that like America or the West is suffers.
So.
And that's what disinformer is a word.
Yeah.
Disinformer.
Yeah.
Whereas misinformation, and I guarantee you that every politician here has got disinformation wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Misinformation would be just telling you that, okay, if you eat these leaves, you will die.
Yeah.
Of course, if you eat 2 tons of these leaves, you'll suffocate. Right?
Yeah.
So that's misinformation. Disinformation was the best way. Recently, it was it was a big supermarket chain in England.
Yeah.
So what happened was, first of all, they said, look, hamburger section, meat patty section, we found interfered with meat. So people say, oh, well, like spy or whatever, right, going through people's mind, or kids or employee or whatever, insurance racket. Just after this, in a very small newspaper, which is it always starts in Europe, they said there was about 10 donkeys missing. Right?
Yeah.
So people, then a normal paper picked that up, either someone who didn't know what they're talking about, or someone in on the game, pushed it in the media, and then so I go, wait a minute, so it's donkey meat. There wasn't even donkeys missing. But so disinformation has to occur usually in more than one media these days, and it reinforces a false proposition about the original incident. So every time the Labor Party, in particular, some of them have got up and said disinformation, it was misinformation or some other type of what they call debating technique.
Yeah.
But disinformation is three-dimensional.
Yeah. Great. Perfect answers. And
So that makes it complicated. But I have seen good explanations. Just for instance, is when someone's flog a product, they go, well, this is actually a drop shipping site, and you can get it cheaper by going directly to the original there. So that was censorship in a sense, but it was not. It was really explaining. Censorship, for most people, would say zero. It just wouldn't be there.